Hey, it's the Dan and Kelly podcast, and we are outside. The month of February has been absolutely miserable, so we thought we'd hang out outside. And you know what? The problem with this day is that I looked at this day on the calendar, I watched the forecast, and I thought, oh, it's going to be in the upper teens and sunny. And here we are, and the wind's kind of blowing. You might be able to hear it on the microphones a little bit, but it is not nice.
It's
and
cold.
I'm tired of this. This is so dumb. What are we doing? Living here where it's so cold.
I know.
The last month, between the freezing rain, all of the snow, the windy days that we have had, and just the, in general, miserable weather that is stacked on top of each other, we're getting into the month of March, and we are looking at temperatures coming up this weekend that are going to be like 10 below zero.
Yeah.
Record lows. And so we're really going to make the best of this situation on the episode. It's episode 3 of the Dan and Kelly podcast. Coming up on the show today, we are going to stop at Stark Sports Shop. They're going to be celebrating 75 years of being in business this year. We'll talk with Alex Stark from Stark Sports Shop. It'll be nice to get inside.
Yes.
This is miserable. Whose bright idea was this? Also, Kelly's going to be using all of her tomato paste. We'll talk about that in just a little bit as well. But first of all, we'll remind you to, if you like this video, if you like what we're doing with the podcast, like it, comment it, share it. You can like the page PDC Today for more episodes. We're starting off doing these once every couple of weeks, but eventually, as it warms up, we look to be doing some more of these in the near future. All right, so first of all, let's get into some of the headlines. And I want to talk about construction that's happening downtown. A new hotel going to be downtown too. Kelly, are you excited about this?
I am very excited for this. It's going to be in a really cool location right in our downtown. And plus, it's another place for all of our tourists once it warms up to stay. We have another option for them, so it's really exciting.
Yeah, I know one of the things about the downtown of Prairie du Chien is awesome. I love it. Lived close to downtown for a couple of years, and it was great. Loved living there, but access to the river from the downtown isn't the greatest. I mean, you can come down to the island, like where we're at right now, and you have a great riverfront here, but from the downtown, where a lot of those businesses are, it's a little bit harder to get to. So I think this is a great gateway to be able to get a taste of the river while still being downtown.
Yep.
So looking forward to that project being completed. Congratulations to everyone who's working on it. I'm starting to see some press about it. I think they were in the Dubuque newspaper recently, an article about it too. So good luck, good job. Also, good luck, good job to the Prairie du Chien girls basketball team. We'll be all right. It's cold. It doesn't matter. And it's miserable. Okay, so congratulations to the Prairie du Chien girls basketball team, regional champions, big win, and they're going to be playing in the sectionals. And also, congratulations to the River Ridge girls. They're going to be in the sectionals, and the boys basketball tournament just getting underway. Prairie du Chien boys had a great season. Wazeeka boys, they're getting started. They had a great season too. And of course, congratulations to all the wrestlers that competed at state. Always a great accomplishment. So good job, and good luck to everyone that's still competing. And finally, because this has been the story all month, it is freezing. I don't know why I have a hat on. I took it off and I forgot to put it back on. What's been the worst part of this past month, or what have you, out of the snow, out of the wind, out of the ice, what has been maybe the worst, or maybe the thing that stuck out to you the most?
Well, besides this really, really cold chair I'm sitting on right now, you have the snow pants. I think it's definitely been the ice. It seems like it's just piled up everywhere, and it's hard to drive on, and my driveway's been so slippery, and every day you have to be careful just walking around, and that gets tiring. So It's been the ice. That's been hard.
I know you live up on the ridge, and I live up on a ridge now too, and on those windy days, man, it's just whipping by. So what was it like on some of the windiest days, especially where the snow is really blowing? How was that like for you?
Oh my gosh, it's been so crazy. So what was that, on Sunday we had 40 some odd mile an hour winds. I took some pictures and some video, and it was just, I couldn't believe trees were still standing in our yard. I mean, it's just so windy.
Crazy. And we moved indoors, thankfully, just for a little bit because we're here at Stark Sport Shop in Prairie du Chien. We're joined by Alex Stark, and we're going to do some sampling here and talk about their upcoming 75-year anniversary that they're going to be celebrating through the course of the summer. And Kelly, did you grow a little taller? What's going on over there?
Okay, this is so weird. So Alex nicely gave me a little stool, but this is actually what it would be like. Hi, everybody.
Get back up there.
So,
Get back up.
I have to tell you something. Is standing up here, my entire perspective changes. Like, the world looks so different from this angle.
The air's a little cleaner.
Yeah.
So, Alex, you have some Potosi beers here.
Yeah.
If we can sample some, what do you have?
Potosi, they've been making beer forever.
Yeah.
They're local to this area. They're even part of the Prairie du Chien Chamber of Commerce. They actually started in 1852 with good old Potosi, their golden ale. And so that golden ale, it's light. The amber, it's going to be a little more malt caramel. IPA is a little more bitter. And then their porters, their seasonal one, probably a little more coffee, slight bitterness to it.
Okay.
And all good beers.
All right. Well, let's sample the best one you got for us. Whatever you think we're gonna like the most.
Let's start with the golden ale. Let's see. All right, and I got even some glasses. There you go.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we won't get too crazy. Could I have that one behind you?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, cheers to
That's right.
PDC today.
That's right. All right.
Cheers.
Thank you for tuning in. So, light, effervescent. What's
Empty.
Empty, clean.
So, with 75 years, what are some of the plans to celebrate this year?
Well, we're gonna have a big party. Let's call it a party on September 14th. There's gonna be lots of samplings, probably bounce houses, food, casting contests, and then to be determined other events going on. So we're really excited about it. 75 years has been a long time, and we're hoping for many, many more years too. But you don't want to miss out on the samplings.
No, it sounds like fun.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Alex Stark here at Stark Sports Shop in Prairie du Chien. It's the Dan and Kelly podcast.
Thanks.
And it's time now for a segment we call What's That Meme? We're talking about memes here.
Yeah.
And Kelly picks out a cool little thing that she saw, and this one relates to something that you experienced with tomato paste. What's going on with tomato paste?
I actually created the meme. So I was hoping it would take off and a lot of people would share it, but I think 2 people liked it. But,
We'll work on your meme game,
we'll work
Kelly.
on that. So what happened is I had a recipe that called for tomato paste. If you all know, it's the little 6-ounce can. And usually the recipes just call for 1 tablespoon. So I was like, the recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. And I was like, me plans out 4 more dinners for the week with tomato paste.
So what were the dinners?
Well, I only did one, and the can is still sitting in my refrigerator with aluminum foil on the top. But I did find out from a friend that you can actually buy it in a tube. So that's going to be my next purchase, so I don't waste so much tomato paste.
Okay. That's going to wrap it up for the Dan and Kelly podcast for this time around, episode 3, Out in the Cold. Hopefully next time we do the show, it's a little bit warmer. We're really sick of doing this, and I'm sure you guys are too. And so we'll see you next time. Again, like, comment, share on this video, and we'll be around for more of the Dan and Kelly podcast on PDC Today.